Hi everybody, this is Fancy Pants. Hope you're having a great day. We're in the game Ant Legion. Today we're going to be going into the arena and I'm going to be going over the different games that are in there. The arena is something that is in your quest, your daily quests here, and it's something that you should do every day to get your quest. Right here it says join Queen Legion Combat, Legion War, and the other one is the Specialized Duel. And both of them you will find in the arena. So I'm going to go there. You can also just hit go and it'll take you there. And this is the first one we're going to go into. I already got my rewards from here. Normally you would go in here, get your daily reward, and then you would also go into the exchange, get your free egg, and also anything that you might want out of here to buy. And then with your points that you get from your Queen Legion battles here. Then the next thing I do is I go into the record. And this way I can see who has attacked me while I was gone, or who I have done in the past. Well, it goes back 18 hours here. So anybody green that I know that I beat, I know I can go back to and beat again, depending on if they have made any major changes in the last 18 hours or whatever time it says they were on, or if I have made any changes. I know some major changes and I lost to somebody, then I could go and check them out and see if maybe I can beat them now. Anything red would mean I lost, anything green would mean I won. I could tell at a glance that way. In this particular one, they kind of match you up with people that are very similar to your statistics. Um, and they group you in this group for a while. And then, so you kind of know you're either a little bit better or a little bit worse than them. So you get to know their names kind of as you do this every day or twice a day. Um, so I kind of know at a glance when I get back in to do to um, to challenge them. See, this is a new one that I don't remember challenging before. This one I think I had beaten in the past, and now I haven't. Um, so we were going to go and battle. Now I have made some changes since I last did this, so I don't know exactly how it's going to turn out. So let's go to defense. Normally, if it is the same, I have a good idea. But being I did change it, I'm not real sure. Now, the second thing here, this is all the ants that troops that I have that I use for my battles up on top. And then down here, even though I only use haste because that is my chosen battle group. And even though I really have like 400 and something thousand haste troops, I can only use 346,210 of them because that is what my army scale is. So anytime you can increase your army capacity, it is very important to do because this is what limits you here. Like if I had a higher one than I have, then potentially I could use all of the haste soldiers that I have trained, um, which are still good to send in, like when you have to send into battle several. Um, like if you have more than one march and you'd send one group in and then send another group in, then you can use them. But for when there's only one grouping, then you're limited on what you can send. So there's several places to get the army capacity upgraded, and I'll have to go over that in another video. But okay, so this shows what we have, and then we're going to, I didn't make any changes to this because I'm at where I can be, so I don't have to save it. Otherwise, I would. It already has my changes up here. So I'm going to go back and we're going to hit challenge, and it gives you a group to choose from here. Now, I know that Goose is actually in my alliance, so I know he recently did a lot of upgrades. So I'm not sure I can beat him now. And then, oh, the next thing you want to look at here is your current rank is 50. Mine's 59. Now, I could try to challenge this Broman if I just wanted points to get, stuff out of the exchange. But if I'm going to go for which I do if there's nobody else I can beat, I will go ahead and do that for my points. But if I want to work on my rank, I'm going to choose somebody that I think I can beat that's also lower in the rank, because I want the lowest rank I can get. Now, I also have 9 out of my 10 attempts to do it. So normally I would go straight to the one who has the most. Now this is Goose's. These are his numbers. So this is what you would look at if you're going to try to decide if you can beat him. Now, mind you that even if you don't win, you still get a reward. But to get the full reward, you want to beat him. So this is their army, which is 329.4. So remember, mine is 346. Now, if his was if his was more, it would be like this one here, the 350. I'm running my finger across it like you can see it. Okay, it would show it in orange if they have a higher capacity army than you. Goose's is a little lower than mine, not much, but enough. And then you want to look too at their daily reward, because his rank is lower than mine right now, because I haven't been in here yet. Then the points are worth more too. So if I was to do Broman, I would get 1280 points instead of the 1298. Should I beat Goose? So that's the one things we're going to look at. I see he's a level 10, and he has melee soldiers. I'm a level 10, and I have haste. Now, I've went over tiers, or I'm sorry, not tiers. I went over troop types in my last video, and the way it works is your advantage is haste has advantage over melee. Melee has advantage over range. Range has advantage over haste. So in this case, I'm a haste and he's a melee, so I would have an advantage no matter, if his numbers are higher than mine. So then we go over here and we look at the attack. His is higher, and it automatically show you, like, if you glance at this, you can see all the red arrows. That means that I have less than them in this this group, and then the red arrows up means I have more. Now, when I first started doing this, and if you are new at doing this, I looked at this and I saw the red arrows and I'm like, oh, there's no way I'm ever going to beat this, and I didn't understand the troop types, how melee is over range, range is over haste, haste is over melee. And so, so I was really afraid to challenge anybody. But don't be. Take a chance, because that's how you know and that's how you learn, and you're still going to get a reward. And all you're going to do is use up one of your turns. So also, when I looked at this for the first time, because you go across and you'll look at your army and you'll see how much difference you have in that. So you kind of keep that in your head. And then you also, you know that I know that I already have an advantage because of our troop type difference. So now I thought when I first started doing this that I had to go by these numbers across. I wasn't thinking that I I only send my haste soldiers because that is what my specialty is. Now, when you're first starting out, you might have all of them, but I don't even remember when the arena opens. So maybe you would already be focused on one group. If you are, and you have enough soldiers to send in one group, then you just focus on that. See, I know that he is only sending Malay because there's a line there under ally. I'm ally. He's the opponent. Now that he has a dash on haste, so I know that he's not sending any haste. I'm only sending haste. So that's what I mean by focusing on one group. You will only send that group. Okay, so it is not going to matter. My side on Malay is not going to matter. I have these. I have Malay soldiers, but I don't send them into battle. So this is my statistics on them. These are my statistics on range, and these are his. Those we don't look at all because neither of us are sending range soldiers in this battle. Now we go down to haste. Now these are my numbers on haste. These are his. And again, his side don't matter because he's not sending haste, only me. So now what we do is we take my haste numbers and we look at his Malay numbers. Now you see he has a higher number. So normally if this was a haste, if he was not Malay and he was haste or range, he would beat me for sure. Because for one, he has higher attack number. For two, his attack number is higher than my my hit points here. So I know that he would beat me. My hit points on my defense. So then we go down here to bonuses. And we see I have red arrows through all, or red. What did I say? Red? Green arrows through all of them. So I know that I'm higher in all of them. I don't even have to really decipher. But if you were lower, then you would have to like kind of add and subtract and kind of get an idea that way of how much difference there was there. Now this one's really iffy right now. For one, because I kind of know the upgrades he did because he is in my alliance. And normally I would win more than likely just because of the advantage haste has over Malay, even with this high of a number. The only difference is his hit points and defense is higher than my attack. It just depends on if my boost and being a haste is going to put me over that. And that is not an exact science. So all you can do is try. And again, like I said, his is much higher than my hit points, his attack. So, but again, he's weaker against haste. So all we can do is challenge, and he's going to give me grief if he beats me. So, especially since I changed my answer on roll. I'm really kind of shocked. So anyway, so you see how much difference it makes in what troop type you have. Oh, thank goodness. Seriously, probably would have not let me live it down.